Alright, I've been feeling left out for far too long. Many people have been predicting new tracks for the Booster Course Pass, while I sit here and do nothing. Mainly because I didn't get into the Booster Course Pass until Wave 4 came out. Waiting for Wave 5 was fun, but with the final wave of the Booster Course Pass coming out soon, I finally wanted to do something. Make a video that hundreds of other creators have already done. So, we got 2 cups remaining. The Acorn Cup and the Spiny Cup. I'm going to go over the Tour City and non-city tracks before getting into the remaining retro tracks. Then I'll do my best to put them in an order that makes sense. Sounds good? Alright, cool. So the Tour City should be pretty easy. There are 2 remaining cities left from the Prefix League. We have one of the 2 in Tour already. I believe the first track will be Romavanti because what other tracks are left? The other track has yet been released, but data mining suggests that it'll be a Madrid track. And if this is the final track, they gotta give it their all. But I'm still keeping low expectations. The previous Tour cities ranged from alright to boring. Yeah. Sadly, the 2 Nitro courses are the easiest thing in the world to predict, as both of them are already in Mario Kart Tour. And both of them are Piranha Plant courses. The tracks are Piranha Plant Cove and Piranha Plant Pipeline. No links or data mines point to a new course coming into the game, sadly. But with that, all these courses from Tour will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, let's get into the fun part. The retro tracks. There are 4 remaining retro tracks. 2 GameCube tracks, 1 SNES track, and 1 Wii track. As far as we know. The first GameCube track I am predicting is DK Mountain. Even though there is already a DK track like this already present in the base game, I still think DK Mountain is the best chance out of the GameCube tracks to come to the Booster Course Pass, seeing as it is a fan favorite. Countdown Jungle could have been the other pick, but in my opinion I prefer DK Mountain. The second GameCube track is a special case, so I'll talk about that later. The final SNES track will most likely be Bowser's Castle 3. Seeing as there's no other Bowser's Castle stages apart from the one in the base game, it is a really high chance of getting in. Not to mention how many updates they gave in this track, but like, holy cow, there's elevation? What? So much more interesting than the other GBA Bowser Castle tracks in Tour. And the final Wii track is pretty easy, as is the final course of the entire Booster Course Pass. Wii Rainbow Road. They put a strange amount of effort in this track whenever it came to Tour, and I'll be shocked if it doesn't come into the game, seeing as it is such a fan favorite and is one of the most iconic tracks in all of Mario Kart. Well, that seems to be all of them. Did I forget one? Oh, did I leave one in the corner over here? So the GameCube track has confused so many people. On the one hand, if it stayed a GameCube track, it would most likely be Mushroom Bridge or an unreleased GameCube track. But many people are coming to the conclusion that Moonview Highway ruined everything! Wave 2 followed the Prefix leak perfectly. Wave 3 had forgotten the GameCube track, but we assumed it would get put in the next wave. Wave 4 moved around some cities and pushed back another GameCube track, but it was still good. Wave 5 made everything so much harder to predict, because this one track. The SNES track got moved back, and the blank track from Wave 6 magically turned into Wii Moonview Highway. So now, many people are thinking that a GameCube track has been replaced. So where do we go from here? Well, this is kind of an anything goes track. I'm just gonna put whatever I want here the most, but literally any answer goes. Except if it's a track that shares a song. Only Waluigi Pinball gets special privileges. So I'm gonna put Airship Fortress here because it should have been here instead of the 4th gosh diddly dang Mario circuit in the game. This track got a pretty good remake in Tour, and I'd like to see how it looks in Mario Kart 8's engine. So now that I have all the tracks done, it's time to put them in order. Starting with the Acorn Cup, we have Romavanti, followed up by DK Mountain, Airship Fortress, and anything's off with Piranha Plant Cove. Romavanti is a pretty simple track, so it starts out the first cup. DK Mountain was left out of my train of thought while making this, so I just slapped it right here and called it good. Airship Fortress seems like a difficult track, but I felt like it would be best before the final track, seeing as it do be having lava. And Piranha Plant Cove is pretty similar to the city tracks, with every lap changing its path.
In the Spiny Cup, we start with the Madrid track, I don't know what the name is yet, then Piranha Plant Pipeline.
Keeping the series tradition, SNES Bowser's Castle 3, and to end off the cup, we have Wii Rainbow Road. Even though there is a Nitro before 2 retro tracks, I feel like the series does need to stay true to itself. I guess. So that's all the tracks I'm going to be predicting. Now I can remember this moment and look back at how stupid I am in like 10 years or so. No, I'm not predicting characters, but if you really want me to, I guess Diddy and Pauline could be in the game. Again, anything goes here. If you have a different opinion, then feel free to tell me. And if you really enjoyed the video, please tell me. This is the first time I've done a video like this. Normally I just go play games and then edit them. But it was pretty fun shaking things up for this video. Anyways, have an awesome day.